My name is Frank Merhar. I am a mayoral candidate for the city of Beaconsfield. Predecessor George Burrell began a lawsuit against the city of Montreal regarding overcharged taxes, a case that has now given to a $20 million claim. If elected, what is your strategy for moving forward with this and other outstanding issues with Montreal? The claim is solid. It's a just case, but we have only approached it from one point of view, which was to litigate, to try and get back every cent paid out. And while that is a worthy fight, we haven't tried any other method. We haven't looked at it from a calmer set of values. We haven't looked at it from a different set of eyes. The lawyers are making quite a bit of money, which is fine. That's their job. But why wouldn't we, while we wait for the court date in the spring of 2026, why wouldn't we try and sit at the table and see if we could find a resolution and the ability to resolve this without litigation? Worst case scenario, the communication breaks down or we don't see eye to eye, we have the back pocket strategy of the court date, or the court dates, plural. But that being said, I think we should try a slightly different approach on how we address this claim, and that we attack it from two sides, both a defensive one up front, and then one where we can go to court and we could be represented well with the other demerged cities and really take charge of that. There's no harm, and there's no, let me rephrase this, there is no harm in trying a softer approach. Question number 2. What is your vision for urban planning in Beaconsfield, and how will you ensure that the future development fits with the community's character and needs? It's kind of simple in a very complex question. The city is what it has been for a very long time. It has a fixed footprint. There aren't a lot of spaces to develop, and the few that we need to address the future of the city through this urban planning are prime locations, and we should be looking at various things on ways to exploit that land for the benefit of the city and the citizens and the residents of Beaconsfield. I don't know if we've done that fully. There needs to be more transparency in that as well, from the city to the citizens, or to even to the people in media that are asking. We haven't done that either. We need to be able to really look at what we're doing. And when I look around, when I drive the streets of Beaconsfield every single day, I see things that are being built that are not to the character of the city. Urban planning decisions that were made in years past that create homes that are boxes, or that are maybe a little too modern for the aesthetic of the city that everybody wants to maintain. So there's a way to do that. We're going to look at every possible file or development moving forward. We're going to do that as a council. We're going to do that in committee. All of it's going to be transparent, and we are going to address these issues to really use our land, but use it well, and not just for the development of the few, but really for the masses that need that space. Question number 3. Beaurepaire Village is a vital part of Beaconsfield's identity and economy. What concrete steps will you take to support local merchants and help the village thrive? Well, for one, I'm in Beaurepaire Village doing this interview today. I'm in a store within our footprint, and a store that has been very successful without any help from the city. It's a place that's dear to me. It's a nice, quiet environment when we're trying to fit this interview in last minute. And it is a great example of what the young entrepreneurial spirit can build regardless of the assistance of the city. What I plan to do is to change that footprint. We are going to work with our retailers and our commercial spaces to be able to zone properly, to keep businesses here. We are going to create a business development program to help people actually maintain their business here. I'll give you an example. Les Amis de Beaurepaire is a small group of 2 right now. It's not a big committee, and we're about to lose one by June of 2026 if the city doesn't rezone another spot because their landlord is refusing to renew their lease. And that would leave us, she's one of the 2 people on Les Amis de Beaurepaire. That would leave us 1 person, and that is not a committee. And we need to be able to address these things. Tax incentives, business development programs, zoning issues. All of these things are really and truly important to me. If you've heard anything of what I've talked about over these last few weeks, this is pillar number 1 after safety. A lot of my competitors or colleagues in this fight for the mayoral race, they like the status quo. They talk about Les Amis, but they don't tell you the details about it. They don't tell you that it's 2 people. It used to be 3. That was it. We need to grow that committee. We need to grow this village, not in footprint, but in accessibility to the citizens and to the merchants that could make up the businesses here. It is vital, and it needs to happen now.